up, guys? Welcome back to another video. We are in beautiful Sarasota, Florida today. You can see we got a beach behind us. We're doing some saltwater fishing. Not my thing, but we're gonna give it a try. As y'all saw in the title, this is what we're working with right here, a telescopic rod. I don't know if it's gonna go very well, but we're gonna catch something. We're gonna try artificial lures first. If we don't catch any on artificial, then we're gonna switch over to some live bait, probably get some shrimp or something from a bait shop. But I hope you guys can notice sort of a change. We got a new lens here. It's the Sony 18-105mm f4, I think. So it is a good upgrade from the Sony kit lens, which I was rocking with earlier. And lots of new things. We also got a new drone, which I'm gonna be flying around. But yeah, that's the theme of the video. Please bear with me. I'm not a saltwater fisherman, so this whole saltwater thing's new to me. But I know there's some fish here. We're gonna walk down to a jetty. We're gonna start like literally right behind me. We've got a spoon, which I'm gonna put on first. I have a bucktail on, but I'm gonna probably throw that later. But I'm gonna throw a spoon. We're just gonna work our way down the surf, and then eventually we'll get down to a jetty down the way, which I think is gonna hold some fish. So stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoy this one. We're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, so we're getting started here. Taking our like telescopic rod out. I think it's 2.4 meters, so however long that is. We got a 5,000 size reel, so this setup's a little weird. A little funky, but I think it will work out. We got like a little 1/2 ounce, I believe, spoon, tsunami spoon right there. Let's see if we can get anything out here. All right, so we are at this rock jetty. As you can see, we're gonna be fishing over here. There's more moving water, and I'm thinking there's probably gonna be some sort of fish off of it, even though my saltwater knowledge is just not there. But we'll just see if we can catch something. We are back. Got a bunch of shrimp in here. I don't have an aerator, so there's like over a dozen in there. So I'm gonna have to see if I can maybe use them all this afternoon. Or yeah, that's about all I can do. I don't want to hold on to dead shrimp. I mean, I might, but it's low tide. I don't really understand the tides, but I know it's low tide, so it might make the fishing a little worse. And the current is like blasting outward, so I don't know if it's gonna be good for fishing, but we're just gonna try. We're gonna throw some shrimp on, see if we can catch maybe a little sheep's head or something like that. So stay tuned. As y'all can see, there's like a rip current with the tide, but there's a ton of fish just sitting down here. This little drop off, just waiting for a meal. Let's make sure we're set up with this telescopic rod. Live shrimp's gonna make it so much easier. Bit. Oh, these ones over here didn't want to bite it, but like I dropped it in this whole area and then they were all over it. Feels like cheating. Yeah, this current's just insane. The only fish I'll be able to catch are one sitting right here. There's a little sheep. Oh, it's so hard. Oh no, that's a mangrove snapper. All right, so right here we've got a little mangrove snapper. Ate that shrimp and about broke me off under the rocks. I'm gonna go release him. Snook. Oh no. Nice. It's a snook. That is my first ever snook right there. He's got a bass mouth. Such a little snook, but fought so hard, way harder than any bass I've caught at this size. I'm gonna let this guy go. There he goes. Alright, so it's the next day. I forgot my sunglasses, so it's kind of hard to keep my eyes open. But I wasn't satisfied with how yesterday went. We had live shrimp, but we fished in the afternoon. So one, it was like super hot, and then also we had like the rip current and that low tide that made it really hard to catch anything. Today we're here earlier. It's like 9 a.m. Yesterday we showed up at like 10 a.m. So hopefully we'll be able to get on a bite. We have frozen shrimp now, which I'll probably put on a bottom rig, or I might just throw in by themselves on our setup, which is now a 7-foot rod instead of a 7.6, which is a little frustrating. It broke on a cast. Oh, my rod broke. So I don't know how, but it just broke. But we're also gonna need to replace our leader because it's super frayed. But that is the game plan for today. Hopefully we catch a bigger fish, whether that be like a snook or some sheep's head or something. But that's the plan for today. Hope you guys enjoy. We're gonna get started. So we're getting out our telescopic rod here. That is now much shorter than it was yesterday. So we are kind of in a struggle right now, but we're gonna try to catch something. It's a pompano. Big one too. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna give it a little space. Yeah, it is. Anything left in here? Good pompano. I want to break my rod. It's a stud pompano. I had to let him go. He was going to go on the rocks. Alright, so that's going to bring this video to a close. We ended up bringing that pompano back, and pretty much I'd caught it like 2 hours earlier, and I took too long when I was keeping it out because I was trying to decide if I wanted to bring it back or not. But I didn't have a cooler, I didn't have ice, and I knew I wanted to keep fishing, so I just sent it back, but clearly it wasn't doing too well. So like 2 hours later it came back up. I went in the water, grabbed it, and we already filleted it up, and we're going to eat it later, so I'm excited about that. But about this rod, I'm not very impressed. I sort of got what I paid for though. It was like 20 bucks, so can't expect a ton. But as you guys saw, I broke the top off on a cast. I was casting a 1 ounce weight, which this rod claims to be rated for, as you can see here, if I can get it out. It claims to be rated for up to 1 ounce, but it's a telescopic rod. I can't expect too much, so. Also, the eyelet started bending. When you go to shut it, your hands kind of hit it, I might be doing that wrong, but it bends them whenever your hands hit it on the way down. Also, the butt is super short, so you have no leverage when fighting fish. So that's why I wouldn't recommend saltwater fishing or catching any bigger fish. So I can totally see you fishing for some smaller stuff though. I think that's definitely possible. But overall, I wasn't super impressed, but it's fine. We're gonna get like a real saltwater rod, either surf or inshore rod, and we're gonna try to catch some bigger stuff. If you guys are interested in that, definitely let me know in the comments. But also, I want to apologize for some of the GoPro audio. I was missing like a screw-in piece for it, so I had like a piece of tape holding it up, and whenever I would shake, it would like bounce and just screw up the audio. So I promise that's not a normal thing. It won't happen in the future. I won't forget that piece, but yeah, so I'm sorry about that. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.